Hey everybody, this is Kiana and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and check out for more of my videos. So for this video, I decided to do some review on some Shein press-ons because I did not know that Shein was selling press-ons until like a few months ago. And I've been wanting to do a review for so long now, so I decided to go ahead and go on that Shein website, which I get a lot of their clothes. Don't get me wrong, they got some really pretty decent clothes that can get you throughout the day. But I never knew that they was selling like other stuff like wigs and makeup and all that other stuff. So I decided to try out their press-ons, so I ordered 5 packs. So what I'm going to do is a review on them to see what they come with, see the quality, see the designs, and then what I'm going to do is take some of my own skill and make my own set of press-ons comparing to one of their pair of press-ons. So if you are curious, check it out. Okay, so I'm at my nail desk now, so I'm just going to show y'all all the press-ons that I have bought from Shein. So all of them came at a decent time. It came around like a week and a half it took to deliver the products to me, so it didn't take that long compared to other times that I ordered from other wholesale sites. So this is what the press-ons look like, and they don't look that bad. Surprisingly, a lot of them are like $1.50, $2, $3. I think the most expensive one I think I paid for was like $2.50 or $3 for the for the blue pack that you saw out of all the other ones. So what they come with is the instruction manual on the box in the back, which is very simple. It's like 3 steps. They don't really give you many products to prep your nails with, but for the most part they look pretty good on a pack. And I got some marble ones, so I got like this one with a marble, and apparently it's like supposed to be some gold flakes on it, but it's really just glitter. One thing I do respect about Shein is that they don't false advertise their nails like that, even though they have like the first picture on their listing, like an acrylic set, and then next to it like is the picture of the actual press-on nails. I do appreciate the fact they don't false advertise, because that is the worst, to false advertise nails to make them people think they look like something, but then when they get it in the mail it's like a totally different look. Now you can tell a lot of these nails, especially store-bought nails, are airbrushed, so I automatically saw like the little lines and the grits on the nails. Now on the picture, it showed an acrylic set with the hard metal inside the nail, and it was actually encapsulated on that acrylic set, but then when you get the actual set it's like printed on. So for the most part, if you're looking to save some money, I definitely recommend getting some press-ons for these if you need something temporary. Now it says it lasts up to 14 days. I doubt it like a lot. I feel like these nails could probably last you maybe a couple of days, especially if you're very hands-on, and especially they don't give you no glue in these packs, because all they provide you is with sticky tabs and a nail file, like a really tiny nail file. So that's all they give you for a $3 press-on nail set. Like, hey, we're gonna give you what you're gonna get, and that's that. So these nails would definitely not last up to 14 days. If anything, I just recommend getting some nail glue, which you could get anywhere, and just adhere the press-on nails onto your nail like that. But I really wanted to do this set just because I really like the rhinestones on there, and I love me a good Frenchie. I love me some French tip nails, because if y'all on my channel, y'all will see I did quite a bit of Frenchies on a lot of my press-on nail sets that I did. And plus I love the shape. I love me a good stiletto shape, so that is something that I did like from this set. But again, it's just the nails are super thin, so you will have to be on the lookout for that. They might break on you, they might bend backwards because they're so thin. And for me, when I do an acrylic set, even if I do a regular set without the acrylic, it's not going to be as thin as this, because the nails are very, very thin. So they do run a little bit on the squarish side, so I did have to file the corners just a bit to make them more round, because my cuticle area is a lot more on the round side. So I just used the little tiny itty bitty file that they gave me in the pack, and I just filed the corners off right quick just to make them fit a little bit better. Now, I'm doing this based off what they provided me, but if anything, I would finesse it myself and say if I really wanted to make these last, I would not only did what I did there, which is round off the cuticle area, but then also I would use nail glue instead of the sticky tabs, and then I would pile on at least 2 or 3 coats of top coat gel on top of that, and then cure under the lamp just to make sure that the nails are nice and stable. So now I'm just sizing the nails because I really want to try on this set, and then once I find the closest size to my nails as possible, I'm just going to use the sticky tabs they provided me and just pop them right on my nails. Alright, so after filing all the imperfection off the nails, this is how they end up looking, and they look actually really decent. I'm surprised how good they look for them to be $3. The rhinestones look nice and shiny, even though they're kind of misplaced just a bit, but it's not really something that's that important because at the end of the day, you know, you only paid $3 for these, so I'm not expecting anything too perfect from these nails. But yeah, I mean, again, you know, they're all right for like a day, even though they say they last 14 days, which is impossible if you're only using nail sticky tabs. You're most likely going to have to purchase a nail glue separately to glue these on to make them last a lot longer. But yeah, like those are really cute. And then I end up trying another nail set too. I'm not going to review all the nails that I have purchased from Shein, but this set I thought was really cute as well. It was like a rainbow ombre, and again, I was just trying them on, so I used the sticky nail tabs that were provided in the pack. And the only trick when it comes to these type of nails, especially if they're clear, is that you can kind of see the air bubbles. You can see the space between where the sticky nail tabs at and where the regular nail is at. So with the clear ones, I recommend using nail glue as well if you want to have that clear seal, versus with the sticky nail tabs you can kind of see like the space between where my natural nail at and where the nail tab is at. So after I got done filing the shape in, I decided to take the thumb off, and when I took the thumb off, automatically one of the nails just flipped back, like it just completely bended back. So the nails again are very, very thin, and if you do put them on, I recommend only wear them for the day and then just take them right back off, because yeah, that's gonna happen a lot, and all I have to do is just peel the nail back slightly with no resistance. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all one more pack that I have bought from Shein. So this is kind of like an ombre Frenchy type of design, and it got some hearts on some of the nails, some rhinestones in there. I think this is perfect for like Valentine's Day, definitely, because it's that theme that it has going on there. Now I'm using the sticky tab method again, and you can see I'm trying to press that nail in as hard as I can because I want to get as rid of many air bubbles as I can. And you can still see the sticky tab kind of showing through the nails because of them being so thin. So again, that's the only thing I really don't care for, is that sticky tab showing through. Even with the glue, I feel like it just doesn't really look that the best because of how thin it is. You could just see right through the nail. So I would recommend probably just wearing this for one day and then again just taking it back off. But in general, I would not buy these nails just because, number one, I make my own press-ons, so I don't really need to buy any press-ons like this. And number two, it just, you know, the way how they look through the nails, it don't look right. It looks kind of tacky, and you could definitely see it. So not for me, but for $3, yeah, is worth $3 for sure. So now what I'm going to do is take one of the sets that I have purchased from Shein, and I'm going to actually make a replica of it. So I'm going to be making an acrylic nail set, acrylic press-on nail set that's going to look just like this set but a little different because we're going to be comparing the quality. So right here I have purchased this pink ombre marble nail set, and I absolutely love the design. Now there was one design that was just like is it really necessary? And it was like one of the marble nails had like this kind of like random blue splotches of glitter that was on there. I just didn't really like that, and I'm sure it was just probably trying to replicate the foils or something like that. And then they give you like only 2 nails with rhinestones on it, and they don't even cover the whole cuticle. It's like only half of the cuticle. So I'm like, what the heck? Now, they was being really cheap about the rhinestones on this set. So I went ahead and took each nail and I just kind of sized them up on my hand to see which ones fit the most. But yeah, I really wanted to get most of the marble nails on there, but since there wasn't a lot that fit on my nails, I just kind of, you know, trying to make them fit. Like we're gonna make them fit. And this was one of my favorite ones. I love the ombre marble type of designs. I love those, so I definitely had to incorporate that into the set as well. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take one of the press-on nails from Shein, and I'm just going to compare the press-on nails to mine. Now, the only length that I had was XL for the square, so I did end up having to cut them down just a bit, just so they could be at the same length. And so now what I'm going to do is start the design. So for the design, it's really easy because I did this design a couple of times before, but it's just clear top coat that I added right onto the nail, and now I'm taking some white polish and just swirling that in there and creating that marble effect. And I did that for all the nails, including the one that I'm going to be doing the ombre on. So after doing the marble effect on the nails, I went ahead and popped them in the lamp for 60 seconds just to make sure they were all the way cured. And I had to have me a little snacky snack. Them Arbors peach bars are so freaking good. So after I did that, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the ombre. So I'm grabbing my white acrylic from Mia's Secret. Okay, so for the cover nude, I decided to use my homemade nude acrylic that I made here at home, and it's not the same exact color as the Shein nail set, of course, but it was the closest color I had to it, even though it's like completely different, because I had some pink acrylic as well that I could have used, but I felt like it was too pink compared to the color on the nails. The nails came out more like a like a peachy pink type of color, so it's kind of hard to color match either nude acrylic that I had at home. So I decided to just use my own acrylic for this one. Okay, so now for the last step, which is just filing the nails, I went ahead and used the big guns this time. So I'm using a more heavier duty drill bit. So I'm using a medium file volcano drill bit from Pana. So I'm just using that to shape the nails, get the cuticle nice and flush, all that good stuff like usual, and just making sure that the acrylic is thinned out just a bit so they're not too bulky. So then after filing the nails into shape, I'm just going ahead and took a nail file and just shaping them back up, making the square nice and crisp. Now, when it comes to square nails, they can easily look a little too wide on my fingers because my cuticle line goes more of a curve and not a square shape. So I did end up having to thin out the nails just a bit, kind of make the square more tapered at the top. But once I did that, it looked so much better. Okay, so after the whole filing process, I'm now going to add the rhinestone in the middle as shown on the nail set here. So I know on the nail set it shows that they only put like a few rhinestones on the side. I'm not even going to play with that. I'm going to put my rhinestones along the whole cuticle line, okay, from side to side. So I'm just taking some A bean rhinestones. I took a big one, put it in the middle, and then I just took some smaller ones and put them on the side to get a full cuticle bling, because I don't, yeah, that I don't know what that is, but I ain't doing that on my nails. So on a full cuticle we go. After adding all the bling, I went ahead and top coated all the nails, and then I cured them under the lamp for 60 seconds. And after those 60 seconds, this is how the set came out. Okay, so this is how my press-ons came out, and of course I absolutely love them. The only thing I don't really care for is the shape, and that's because I really don't wear square nails that really much. They look too wide on me. But yeah, so that is it. That is the review on the Shein press-ons, and then also make it a replica set between this set and my set. So you can easily tell the difference. You can see how my set is a lot more thicker compared to the Shein press-ons. They definitely have more of a build, more of an apex, and all that good stuff. And they will be available on my Etsy site as well. Now, of course, if it's not in your budget, because I know this set alone that I had made here would be like 75 bucks, then it's cool that at least you have another option that you could get you some press-on nails from Shein or any other wholesale website that sells them for pretty dirt cheap. Now, there was one person who made a comment under my post that said something about like I shouldn't be buying them or supporting them because of the slave labor that goes behind these and everything. And the only thing I can say is this: if you recognize the country that we live in right now, almost 90% of your consumer items come from slave labor, number one, okay? Number two, this country was built on slavery. So you talking to a person who is a descendant of slavery, okay? So with that being said, if you feel like that buying these nails is going to contribute to the support of, you know, slave labor, then definitely feel free to live in the woods, because unless you're able to avoid everything that comes from slave labor, most likely you're benefiting off of some of that. So with that being said, yeah, I don't know why that person decided to try to guilt trip me like that, but you're not going to guilt trip me, because at the end of the day, you're not going to do anything about it. And plus, the nails are already made. So even if I didn't buy them, it still ain't going to change the fact that, you know, there was still some type of labor put behind that. So, yeah, don't let nobody make you feel bad about buying cheap stuff. You know, of course, anything that's going to be cheap is usually some type of labor that's put behind it. And all I can really say is that should not stop you from doing what you love doing. If you love having your nails done but you can't afford to go to the salon, get you some press-ons. If you can't afford to have somebody do your hair, buy you a cheap wig. There's plenty of beautiful synthetic wigs out there that I see that could look just as good as human hair. There's so many things that you could buy cheap. Of course, you know, not everything is for free completely, but if you want to make yourself feel good, then don't let nobody guilt trip you from that, because I can tell you, I'm very realistic when it comes to my prices, and I know not everybody could buy my press-ons. So because I know that, I don't mind referring people to other websites where they could get press-ons for a lot more cheaper without breaking the bank. So with that being said, thanks for watching this video, and I appreciate y'all for watching and supporting. We finally reached 100 subscribers, so I am really happy about that. So thank y'all so much for subscribing to my channel and you know, supporting me and everything. And of course, I'm going to keep on going, because I'm not going to let nobody negative stop me from doing what I love doing. So y'all keep doing what y'all love doing, and I'm going to keep doing what I love doing. And with that being said, I love y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Be safe, and follow me on my other social media sites. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.